All right, number 27. In the xy plane, the point P comma R lies on the line with the equation y equal to x plus b, where b is a constant. The point with the coordinate 2p comma 5r lies on the line with the equation y equal to 2x plus b. If p is not equal to 0, what is the value of r over p? Okay, so for this question, it's kind of tricky to see where to begin with this. But if they say we have a point lies on the line or lies on the line with this equation, we can always plug in the point into the equation first. So we've got p comma r. So the first one is the x value, the second one is the y value. Okay, we can actually plug it into this equation here. So we plug in the x and y with p and r. This should give us the first equation will become r equal to p plus b. Okay, r equal to p plus b. All right, same thing with the second equation, you can also plug in. Okay, so 2p will be the x value, 5r is the y value. So you plug it in, will be y will be 5r equal to 2 times the x value is 2p plus b, like that. Okay, right. And then they said b is a constant, constant meaning b represents some number. Okay, so it's a fixed number that I represent. Okay, so once we plug in the equations now, where do we go from here? Right, remember the question asked what's the value of r over p? So we're solving for r over p, right? But then for this question, it's actually not possible to solve for the exact values of r and p because we don't know what b is. You see, the two equations, we actually have three variables, right? We have three unknowns. So it's actually not possible to solve for all three. Yeah, three variables, we need three equations to solve. Okay, so only have two equations, can't actually solve for exactly what r and p is. So for this question, the tricky part is we had to be able to make a connection. We had to connect the two equations together, right? And then we can try to rearrange the equation and try to get r over p on one side of the equation. Okay, then whatever equals to, that should be our answer. Okay, so we won't be able to solve for r and p individually, but we can get the equation to make it into r over p. Right? So the connection that we had to make is using b because that's a common, what they share in common here with the two equations. So our first step we can do is we can rearrange the first equation. Let's solve for b. Okay, we can do r equal to p plus b. We solve for b, we can do minus p on both sides. We get b equal to r minus p. Okay, and then we can do similar to a substitution. Okay, let's substitute r minus p for b into the second equation. Okay, so we do that now, the second equation will become 5r equal to 2 times 2p plus, instead of b, we'll say that's now r minus p, because we know that's what b equals to. Okay, so once we substitute this, let's simplify this equation a little bit. So we have 5r equal to 2 times 2p, which is 4p, and then plus r minus p, so we plus r minus p, like that. And then we can also come out like terms on the right. We can do 4p minus p, which is 3p. And then the r, we can subtract that on both sides to move it over to the other side. So we get 5r minus r, which is 4r. Okay, so after we rearrange things and simplify, we get 4r equal to 3p here. That's our equation. Okay, but remember our goal here is to solve for the value of r over p. Okay, we're trying to get that by itself. Okay, r over p. So right now we have 4r equal to 3p. How do we get it into r over p? Right, so we have to move, so the p had to be below the r, right? So we want to divide it by, so you can divide it by p on both sides. Okay, we divide it by p on both sides, the p will cancel. So we get 4r over p equal to 3. Okay, so 4r over p equals 3. We're almost there because we just found R over P, so I had to divide out of 4. All right, so let's divide by 4 on both sides. So 4 will cancel, then we got R over P, and what is it equal to? Equal to 3 over 4. Okay, R over P is equal to 3 over 4. So that should be our final answer, which is letter B here. Okay, so for this question, it's not possible to solve for the exact values R over P, but we know the ratio of R over P should be same as 3 over 4, which is letter B for question 27.